Poultry farming is one of the businesses that are very profitable, and anyone regardless of age, religion, or gender can venture into it. If that is the case, poultry farming has a wide range of birds that you can invest in or starting as a beginner. Today I'm going to show you which is very profitable between broiler chicken farming and layers chicken farming. Please subscribe to this channel by hitting the subscribe button below this video, like and share with others. Let's start with definition. Layer chicken is the type of birds that are raised mainly for egg production, and at the end of their production period they are sold for meat consumption. Layer chicken begin to start laying at 18 weeks and continue to lay eggs up to 72 weeks when they become old layers. Broiler chicken is a type of chicken raised for meat consumption. They are usually raised for a short period of time. Broilers are mostly white in color. In order to understand which is more profitable between broiler chicken and layers chicken, you need to consider the following factors. Startup cost. The first thing before starting any business is to determine how much it will cost you to put things together. The cost of starting either layer farming or broilers farming will differ because of the time frame for raising either of the two types of chicken. For example, the initial cost of raising 500 layer chicken birds will be higher than that of broilers because of the equipment that will be bought. Equipment like cage is essential at the beginning, except if you want to practice the free-range or deep leader type of chicken farming. The equipment that will be needed to raise 500 layer chicken birds will probably include drinkers, feeders, cages, at least 5 cages, feeds, and water tank. This will cost a lot of money, especially the cages that will be purchased. But if you want to keep broilers, you don't need to buy cages to keep them because it is not necessary. One better thing about raising broiler chicken is the fact that you can recoup your money within a period of 6 to 8 weeks. If you want to make decisions based on the cost of investment, then I will advise you to start with broilers instead of layers. Management. Another factor to consider when trying to decide on raising either broilers or layer chicken is the management of the birds. One key reason why most people fail in the chicken farming business is the lack of good management on the farm. For layer chicken birds, the management needs special and close attention. The amount of resources you spend on managing layer birds for at least 18 weeks before they start producing eggs is enough to feed and manage broilers for 2 production cycles. Another management skill needed for layer chicken birds is how well you are going to take care of the birds. The cost of medication, vaccination, and personnel management is high. This is one reason why people prefer to go into broiler than layer chicken farming. Profits. The next factor in the process of determining the type of chicken farming you want to invest is the profitability of the business. Both types of chicken farming are profitable depending on how you look at it. For broilers chicken, you can make a profit from it every 6 weeks, which means that you can raise broilers as much as 8 times every year and make money. If you're a beginner that wants to make money easily and may be ready to spill out some money every few weeks without being concerned about the duration, you can decide to start with broilers. If you're someone that is patient about taking out profit, then going into layers chicken farming is what you should consider going to invest. Risks. The next factor to consider when comparing broilers and layers is the risks involved in both businesses. There is no business that brings money that doesn't have its own risk. As they the saying, the lower the risk, the lower the profit, and the higher the risk, the higher the money that will be made, so it is in poultry farming. People usually say it is riskier to invest in layer birds than it is in broiler farming. Why is it so? Their argument is that you're only going to spend 6 weeks raising broilers chicken, so your risks are minimal compared to layer birds that you are going to spend months, probably 24 months, to raise, even though it's bringing you daily income. A simple outbreak of diseases can make all the money spent on raising your birds to go down the drain, and imagine they have started laying eggs. It might be difficult to recover from the loss if this happens to anyone. Unlike broilers chicken, even if something happens to you, you can easily bounce back and do another batch of breeding in a space of 4 weeks and make your money. For example, if you have customers that buy chicken from you and something happens to you, you can easily tell them to give you a period of 4 weeks, and you can quickly run some things to make your birds big within that period. But for layer birds, you can't do that. Once there is an outbreak, they won't produce eggs for you, and also you might not be able to sell the birds to anyone. So as a beginner that wants to invest in any of the business, if risks involved is one of the requirements for investing, my advice is to put your money into Broilers chicken. Market. The next factor to consider when deciding which type of chicken bird to start is the market for both broilers and layers. Location. Before even setting out to start your business, I believe you would have done some market research about the types of birds that sell most in the area and also which birds customers want but find difficult to get. All these will help in your decision-making when you want to start either a broiler farm or a layers farm. There are various places where you can market your birds depending on which one you are raising. There will always be a market for both layers and broilers chicken. Some of the places where you can sell your broilers to are open market, restaurants, hotels and so on. On the second look, places where you can sell your layers bird products, egg, are open market, schools, eatery and restaurants. The list is endless, so you can just look around you, do your own research, and decide where and how you want to sell your products. I hope you have learned something from this video. Please subscribe to this channel by hitting the subscribe button below this video, like and share with others. Thanks for watching.